Hey there, good morning. I am at your soon-to-be new home here at 6134 North Point Avenue. I think it's Avenue, Drive, whatever it is, here in St. Louis. And I just did a quick little search through the house, just making sure some of the that the repair items were completed. So I'll do a quick video of the house as well and kind of walk through some of those repair items so you can see that they were done. And just some things I pointed out. I checked the stove, make sure the gas was on. I did not run the dishwasher. I can start it to see what happens with the dishwasher. But wanted to kind of go through. It looks like all the components for the stove were inside the stove in a box. So some of those things that you're going to have questioning, we can talk through. So just going to flip it around, show you the front of the house again. One thing I was going to, I'll get around to that on the side of the house, but one of the items was the hose bib, make sure that it was secured in there. So AC is there on the side of the house, gas meter. Kind of show you again the side of the house. Guttering going down underground right there. I was going to note there was one section of the guttering on the other side of the house. I was just going to let you know that probably be a good idea to get some flex tubing to finish that off, just to make sure it's not going to be water going down next to your foundation. But so I'll go ahead and point it out now. This little piece right here. Here's that was one of the items on our repair list, is just make sure that that was sealed in. So it looks like it's all sealed in there now. And when we get to the backyard, I will point that gutter piece out. Looks like when they painted the steps, they left some painter's tape. Just pull that up. There were some pieces of mail still in the mailbox. I pulled them out and put them in the kitchen. So I'm gonna pull back a little bit here. Okay, turn the other light on. So first reminder, here's the hall closet. I'll go around this way first, but of course that goes into one of the bedrooms. So make sure it looks the same as you remember it. Thermostat here on the wall. Lights working in here. Bathroom. Lights are working in here. Water working. One of the items on a repair list was, instead of having the accordion style drain trap under the sink, it was a fixed pipe, so it's now a fixed pipe. Toilet, shower. One of the items was, I think the shower head was not fixed and solid. Seems pretty solid on there now. Water. Shower is working. Shut that off. Toilet. Might need to clean the toilet a little bit. Water might have been sitting there a while, but I don't know that I remember this, but yeah, that toilet's kind of sits. Maybe because where the flange had been, they had maybe a bigger toilet. Now they have a smaller tank, but it seems like there's quite the distance between there, but I mean, it is what it is. Little linen closet there. So walking into the kitchen, this is our little pantry that they left some paint stuff for you, but little pantry for food. So what I was talking about on the stove, so all of the grating in the top you would need to put on top, and that's looks like it's all here in the stove along with booklet and the range. But I had turned the gas on to make sure it was working. So there, so like you can see it's working. Gas is flowing and it's on, but making sure it's all off here. Microwave. Water in the sink. Everything looks good underneath there. I did run the garbage disposal too. That's running. Dishwasher does have power to it. Okay, so the dishwasher, I'm just going to run it through a cycle, make sure that it's working, but you can hear it running. Okay, so porch back here. Patio. I'm gonna run out back real fast. So this storm door does lock, and we're leaving it in the locked position, but I'll make sure it's all gets locked up. But another item that was the railing, I think the outside railing, I think this is what we talked about, the railing installed, matching railing on both sides. So that's railing on both sides of the house. Outdoor clean out for sewer. It's right there. This is what I was talking about as far as the downspout. See where the downspout comes down and then the little piece underground. I think it's probably be important if you get one of those little flexible tube things and you attach the top to the bottom. That way you're going to keep water from getting close to your foundation when it's coming off the roof down. So just wanted to point that out. See over here, you've got a flexible tube from this one going down. Do the same with this one and see where it's kind of offset a little bit. So just make sure that that's done. So the other thing I was going to point out is there is plywood on this basement door, just probably to keep people from getting nosy and wanting to get down in there. If you end up deciding to take that down, just make sure the locks are good on that. Also, see that drain down there in that well? Just make sure that that is clear of leaves and debris, because if things get clogged on that drain, then water can come in your basement down there, and that wouldn't be good. So just wanted to point that piece out too. It's clear right now, but you may want to store lawnmowers and stuff down there, through that door. So you may want to take that deal off, once you move in. Okay. Sorry, just making sure this. Okay. Alright, just making sure we're all secure. Okay, so dishwasher's still running. Looks like it's still working. It's good. Don't want to see water flowing anywhere. Okay, so downstairs bedroom number 1. They still have some just paper over the windows, probably where they spray painted, so you could take that down whenever if you wanted to. Closet, you'll need some closet organizers, probably if you want to utilize that to hang up anything. Bedroom number 2, same thing, no closet organizers in here either. Okay. The other thing I was going to turn on is the kitchen lights. Okay, there we go. Make sure those are working. There's been some houses I've gone into and we go to turn the lights on and the lights don't work, so that's a problem. So just always check that. So I'm going to go down into the basement first. Handrail right here. So I'd been down here just a few minutes ago and everything appeared to be the same as we saw it before. Furnace. And so here's your condensate line. That's where your AC will drip any condensation out over towards that drain. I'm not exactly sure how you change the filter on this thing, because we'll have to figure that out. Should be some way to do it. You might have to take like the front of it off or something. It's not a gas water heater, it's electric water heater. So that's good. There's it should be your water shut off in case you had to shut off the water to the whole house in case of an emergency. It's right there. The other thing I was going to point out is with regard to, so here of course would be where your washer and dryer hookup would be. There would be a 3-prong outlet for your 220 for your dryer. Water lines right here, plug in for your washing machine. So since you don't have a standpipe to drain your water into, like typically like a pipe that comes up out of the ground to put your hose down into, you'll have to run either a fixed line or something over here to that drain. So see here where this condensate line is, you could direct it a little bit over here closer to the drain like that. And then whoever you have install your washing machine, then I would have them install some sort of fixed piping kind of similar to this to run it over here to that drain so that you have a place to drain your water out of your washing machine. Some people will go ahead and set them up and already have them in place. This place does not have it already set up since it was rehabbed. And again, some houses have like a standpipe, like a pipe that it's drilled down into the ground and comes up and you can just put your hose down in it, but this does not have that. So I wanted to point that out. And then, of course, electrical box. If you needed, any breakers got switched, flipped, and you needed to come, that's where you do that. Again, this is your basement door. Open it up, it's just plywood on the other side. I will note that this deadbolt, it does engage, but it seems pretty flimsy. So if you end up taking that plywood off the outside, I would probably get some sort of like bar or something going across here just to make sure that this door is secured. Because sometimes people will break into basement doors because, it's an easy access point. But as far as the rest of it, I mean, this is it. I don't necessarily see anything about it that looks different than when we looked at it. But A lot of light down here. Glass block windows bring in a lot of light. Okay. Then upstairs. Closet to the side. Another little nook here. There's the lights on. Bathroom. Half bath. So, water's running. Maybe offset that a little bit. Okay. Toilet up here. And lights working. Looks like maybe a light bulb needs to be replaced there. Second bedroom upstairs. And the, I guess it was always like that, but I guess I didn't remember the handrails being unpainted. So if you wanted to paint them a color or just leave them or stain them, do like a polyurethane stain, that would be nice. Okay, and light switch up here, right there on the wall. Okay, and then going through, let's go back through our list of, so description item number 1, seller to properly seal hole on left side exterior wall, round hose bib, behind AC unit free online. Oh, you know what? I think I might have looked at the wrong, let's look at that when we go back outside because I'm thinking that was... Actually, let's go ahead and go outside. I think I might have looked at the wrong hose bib. Because let's look at that. Because I think I looked at the one on the other side, not the one by the condenser. The condenser's over here, I think. You know what? I'm gonna have to walk around. I thought I looked and I thought there was only one hose bib, but maybe there was a second one that I missed. So I knew that there's this one. Let's look over here. Okay, there's no hose bib over here. So that's the only hose bib, so that's got to be it. Okay. 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 So check that one off. Go back up here. Sorry about that little side trip. Okay, make sure that's secured. Okay. Second one is the railing cellar to install matching railing on basement landing on both sides of the steps. So I got that. Third, qualified electrical contractor to replace GFCI outlet on left side of the kitchen sink that is not currently working and has no power. So this is the left side of kitchen sink, and you can kind of see the light. It does have power. This one, I don't have anything to plug in, but I think what they meant was the one to the left side of the sink, which was that one. Okay. Seller to have qualified electrical contractor properly installed secure electrical outlets on walls as necessary where they're loosely installed on both floors of the house. So we did get the receipt for that. I've been checking the outlets to make sure that they're secured. This one's kind of offset a little bit, but it is secure on there. And I've kind of been randomly checking. I haven't checked every single one, but I've been randomly checking to make sure they're secure. So it does appear that that's the case. Okay. Seller to have qualified contractor repair tub nozzle faucet were currently loosely attached on the wall in the bathtub area. That's what I just checked in here, and we checked to make sure that it was functioning. Seller to have the accordion style drain under the hall bathroom sink with a fixed waste drain trap. Checked that already. Kitchen range installed. Make sure that the gas is operable to make sure it's working properly. We just checked that the gas is on and it's working. Next one was dishwasher installed. Make sure it's working properly. You can hear it. It's working pretty decent, sounds like. And then the last one was the seweroscopy, sewer lateral inspection, which I sent you the video of. So that appears to be everything. Here's the mail. I pulled the mail out of the slot. Looks like you already have something in here from your home insurance that's got your name on it, so I'm just going to leave it here on the counter. There's a few other things like a sewer bill from the current owner. They should pay off, or they will pay off his sewer portion at closing, so I'll let him know that there's a bill here. And it looks like there's some mail to some other past residents, but again, I'm just going to leave it all here. The one other thing I was going to do is see if I could just get the AC to kick on. Let's see. I'm going to turn it over to cool. See if that will kick on or not. Cool on, okay. I just saw the thing switch over to says cool on. Oh, I just heard it go on. So I can hear the air kicking. So that's good. Just want to make sure we get into some warmer weather soon, that it's actually gonna, now, whether it will cool down to the proper amount, I don't know. I don't really have that kind of time. But I'm gonna go ahead and just turn this back over to heat. because I don't know, we might still have some colder weather still happening. So I'm gonna keep it set to 70 and we'll have it in the heat position just to be on the safe side, that we don't have any freezing weather by the time between now and the time you get here. Okay. So heat is back on, and that AC will kick back off here. Okay, so I think that should be everything. I'm going to send the video over to you. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know, and I can inquire, and I'll get this. I'm going to turn that dishwasher off. Make sure, you know, it's not running while I'm not in the house. Okay, and that should be it. Like I said, if you have any questions. Oh, the other thing too is once you get a refrigerator, and if you want an ice maker, does not appear that there's any kind of, you know, water line. You just have to run a water line, which wouldn't be that big of a deal. But I just wanted to point that out, that there's no water line there. I don't know if we remembered that from that before or not. So, okay, I will get this video sent over to you. If you have any questions, just let me know. I also am going to leave here. I'm going to leave a little booklet here for you at the house. It's got your address on it. It's got my phone number. Got a couple magnets here, cards. It's going to have a copy of everything with regard to your deal, contract, seller's disclosure, copy of the inspection notice, copy of the inspection reports that were done, copy of that you have occupancy, certificate of occupancy, your title work, some miscellaneous papers here. So if you have any need for any of that stuff, you've got it. Thank you very much. I'll be talking to you soon. I've got a key that I'm going to hold on to. I may hold on to the key just to keep it with me for now, and then when I know it's getting a little closer to the weekend, we will, you know, I'll either bring the key up to you, or I will put a combo box on the house, give you the code. But other than that, and then hopefully today sometime I'll get the settlement statement over to you so that you know what your bottom line is that you need to wire in to the title company, and we can kind of go from there. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.